Hello everyone, welcome to this brand new channel Adi Trade. Today we are going to be doing some trade analysis for 15th April, Thursday, as tomorrow is a trading holiday. 15th April being an expiry day, we could expect some volatility, but however the price action moves, let's try and be prepared with our support and resistance. So what I have opened here is the hourly chart for Bank Nifty, and let me choose this trend line, horizontal line. So the immediate support for Bank Nifty is yesterday's low, which is at 30,504. So let me put one line here, and the next resistance that we can see for Bank Nifty if it starts moving up is this area over here, where I'm going to draw the line, trend line, the blue line, and this would be not just the trend line, it would probably be the small area over here, about 50 to 100 points, about 25 to 50 points. So these are the next major support and resistance on what we are getting it on an hourly time frame. Now going one time frame below, going to a 15-minute chart, we can further try and determine if there are any other further support and resistance that can come up. We have a huge gap here, right? It might fill this gap on Thursday or not, we don't know, but within this gap, if we can find any smaller support and resistance, we'll keep that marked as well. So one would be this low of 32,140, but I'll make this will not be very significant, this line, but there are chances it might take support here. And the next support that we can find is, we'll have to go back all the way to Jan Feb, where we have this price action to draw the next, to find the next support or resistance within that gap. So let me just zoom out a little bit. So in this range here, I can see we have some support here. Probably this is where we took resistance today, and there's nothing pretty significant in this range. We do, sorry, this came up, let me remove this. We do have some sideways price action over here in this level. Yeah. Okay, now coming back to our Thursday analysis, I think this was, yeah. So let me just go back to an hourly time frame. We also have a trend line that's coming in from the top, which would act either as a resistance, if broken out, can be a good buy signal for options and futures, and even probably go positional if we get a breakout above this red line. Okay, so these are the possible resistance that I've drawn. It could just pierce through this, or probably go here and take certain resistance and come down. We don't know, we'll have to wait and watch what happens on Friday. Now coming back to the 15 minutes time frame, say this is on the top side, what we checked is for all the resistance, and let's see where are the supports on the downside. The one major support is here, 30,500, but we'll have to see if we find any other support as well. I would place another support in this region over here and mark it with this sort of a area. So it might not be exactly at that line, probably in this range over here, about 30 or 50 points. So this could be another range where we could take support on the downside. And another important level is this resistance, where even today we took resistance here. We went up, came down, again went up, came down, then once finally it broke out, we got a good move on the upside. So this level, what I marked, could also act as a good support if we start to move down. And we also have a trend line I trade only based on the price action and trend lines, which works beautifully sometimes, which works beautifully always actually. So we'll have to wait until a certain trend line, horizontal or vertical trend lines are broken, and then probably enter a trade. So this is my support and resistance for 15th April. So let's see how the trading can possibly happen on Thursday. Let me try and get my brush. Okay, see, there are a couple of possibilities here. One, we gap up and go all the way here to this area and probably take some resistance here. The other one is break all the way and go up, which I don't think would happen on Friday, as we are expecting some lockdown news as well, right? So if any of that news comes, we could go on the downside again. So one, either gap up, go up here, take resistance in this level. The other possibility is gap up and start coming down and take resistance in these levels, any of this level, probably even this trend line, like how we have taken support twice, probably come down, take support and go up. If this trend line breaks, yeah, we could see further downside probably until here or even here. So these are the possible trades that I would play out on Friday. We're not sure but what's going to happen, right? See, in one thing in market is for sure is you can never be 100% sure what's going to happen. So this is how I'm prepared for the Friday. If we get an up move, I know until where I can expect an up move and probably a down move or further breakout, and the same thing on the downside. If anything apart from this happens on Friday, probably I'll just stay out and not take a trade. Say if we just remain sideways in this range, okay, probably there is no trade for me. I'll just stay out. So all my trading depends on the price action. Let me just clear all my drawings. So all my trading depends on price action. For example, let me just show you an importance of trend line, which worked out beautifully for me today. And for intraday, I always stick on 5 minutes and 15 minutes. 1 hour is just for building a view for the next day. So this was I never had this trend line when the market opened. The market opened here, okay, so I was just waiting to see what's going to happen. The only trend line that I had, the only support that I had marked for today is this level. I was expecting if we break down below this, we could go further down, and other trend line was here, which was broken yesterday itself. So for today, I just waited for the price action to get a good confirmation about some trend line. We did get one breakout here. I could have entered, but I still held on to my trade, like I never entered in this breakout. Once we broke out of this kind of a double top over here, in this candle I entered and made some good profits. So this is why trendline breakouts are important. Once a trendline breakout happens and you're able to catch that in a right way, this is when we buy options and make money. Okay, so this is how I've been trading from past couple of years, and thought of sharing all this on this channel. So this is our trade plan for Friday. Let's see how it goes. You can never expect anything in market the way it's going to happen 100% for sure, but whatever the market does, let's be ready. So that's it, guys. So please stay tuned and subscribe to this channel, like this video if you do like it. We're going to be coming up with a great content for intraday trading and options trading, especially options trading with less capital. And there are going to be a lot of videos coming up with trend lines, how to draw trend lines, and finding support, resistance, and all the other possibilities that you can do in trading using trend lines. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.